Hi everyone, this is Ms. Fisher, and this is a video to help you think about how to modify your function that you developed in your practice create task and modify it so that it takes a parameter. Now, remember that a parameter is a way to take an input into the function definition. So currently, if you take a look at this project, the data set they are using is called the roller coasters. And at the very beginning, they declare their list and assign them the columns roller coaster name, length, and region. Now, the function that they're going to modify is called filter. Filter is an excellent example of a function for a create task because it has both a for loop and a conditional statement. But in this case, we need a parameter. So what it looks like is happening is that when you run this program, you are going to select one of the three regions, find a roller coaster, and then it gives you information about the roller coaster. This is actually a great example of, changing this function so that it takes input. So the input in this case would be a string, either North America, Europe, or Latin America. So instead of getting the text inside the function, you're going to actually get text outside the function. So before you call on filter, what you're going to actually do is get text. And so we're going to declare a local variable and call it let's say user region input, region input. Okay, so this is going to be the region that the user inputted. And so how do we get it? We're going to call on get text, drop down one. Okay, and just, this is just more a little nitpicky, but I would call this region drop down just to be really clear and create meaningful identifiers. So now let's go ahead and call that region drop down right here. Okay, so we're going to get the region from the region drop down menu. So now we're going to call on filter. And our parameter is going to be whatever the user selected out of the three. So it's either going to be the string North America, the string, let's see here, Europe, or the string Latin America. Okay. So the input from the user is going to be region input. So when you add a parameter, the name of this variable, well, I would make it different from the actual variable that you put as the input, just to make it clear that this is the input passed. Sometimes we call it the argument when you call on the function. And then when you define the function, this is our parameter variable. So I'll just go ahead and say region here. Okay. So region is going to be one of the three strings. Okay, so we're going to assume that at this point, region gets either North America, Europe, or I don't know why I can't remember this, Latin America. Okay, so now we've got our region list, which is our global variable from up here. And at any point, if the region list index I is equal to region, then we're going to append it. So let's go ahead and run. I'll press Europe. And there we go. Okay. So all of a sudden, you now go from a function that takes no input from the user, and it actually had to get text inside the function definition. But this actually creates a function where you can use it in multiple projects, and it has a little bit more flexibility. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any other questions. Bye.